hit something very important. So what I'd like to do first of all, if I could, before we actually go into the video, is I'd like to bring Shane on first of all, so you guys can hear how it feels when someone has just started. So Shane, would you please bring yourself onto this call for me, please?
Hi.
Hello, hi.
How are you?
Very, very, very good. Do you mind me asking how long you've actually been in the business?
We've been in the business, what? This has been our second month.
Okay.
Yeah, second month we've been here. What a roller coaster it's been.
Hey, go on. Explain. What do you mean a roller coaster? Good.
Well,
Something like
it's good. It's a good one. It's a lot of trial and error because obviously it's something new to us. You know, we've tried different businesses in the past, different things in the past, but this is something completely out of both our comfort zones. So it's one of the things. It's trial and error.
Do you mind me asking what made you choose this company?
I've always had a passion for travel. I've always had a passion for travel. I mean, I love traveling. I've never travelled. I've only ever been to 2 countries, and one of them was a day trip with France, and that was with school. You know, so you can't really call that an actual like trip abroad. I mean, last year we went to Egypt for 2 weeks, all inclusive. It was our first family holiday abroad, and after that, I just got the buzz for it. It's like I loved every minute. We had the most amazing time out there, and it was just something that I wanted to get into.
Do you mind me asking? Okay, because
Yes.
obviously we've got accommodations in the back office for Egypt. How do you feel when you look at the price that your holiday costs and what you see nowadays?
We had a heart attack with the price of our holiday. We nearly didn't actually make it on holiday, believe it or not. Yes. Yeah, it's pretty much, yeah, it's one of the things. It's like we knew we was going to struggle to achieve that goal, but it had to be done. And now looking back at it, we're thinking, God damn, I wish I'd done it a bit different.
Oh, are you
Yeah.
gutted that you didn't do it at the time that you wanted to?
Oh yes, we would have saved thousands. Yeah, I mean, we've actually sat down recently and actually looked through the back office and through the like all the prices now, and we're like, oh my God, that's how much that costs. And we're like, how much are we saving there?
I've got a confession. So my daughter was meant to be in Barcelona on a trip, and it cost me £600. And I sat there, obviously with all the other parents, and they're going through absolutely everything that the children are going on, Shane. And I sat there with my phone, and I'm sitting there, and I'm literally going through our back office on all the stuff that's coming up, where the children are going. I looked at the prices, and I'm surprised that there wasn't steam coming out of my ears in that room. I was looking at it going, oh my gosh. And it was just like, they don't feel just like normal prices. They just felt so inflated. They really, really did. And I really appreciate the fact that obviously you've come on tonight, because I understand that it can be quite nerve-wracking when you first come into a company, especially when you've never spoken to Zoom tonight. So I understand that that's been quite a lot for you to do. Daryl, my darling, let's unmute you. Would you like to say a couple of kind words before I bring the video on for why we're actually here and what's actually making us all feel the way we feel?
Well, this is just amazing. Again, guys, for me doing this, and I see all my new friends here, and a couple people I haven't met before, and how do you guys do? And this is just exciting. There's no question about it. I'm excited. I got the team over in the UK, and I'm here in the US, and we're working together. I mean, for me, you guys, even though I'm supposed to be a veteran in this industry, it's just I feel like a little kid on Christmas morning. So this is awesome. Amazing company that does what they say they're going to do, and I always look in worst case scenarios. What's the worst case scenario will be with this situation, with that situation, and what's the best case scenario? When you take a look at those things, it's pretty amazing that a person signs up, and the worst case, you're going to get a couple of amazing vacations, and that's unbelievable. And then if you just share with a few people, little as 3, then now you don't even have to pay your monthly. Or you're still paying it, but you're earning more money than you're actually spending. And I find myself saying this all the time. And Marie and I are on a probably a month-and-a-half resort scenario right now. I'm at a resort right now. I was at a resort last week. I didn't share it with anybody. I keep a lot of that stuff private, but we're going to be at a resort next week, and we're going to be at a resort next week. And this business has allowed us to be able to travel, and hey, got this computer right here, and we can actually show people and do our work. I mean, I've got 3-way scheduled. I've got Zoom scheduled all today, and this company has allowed us and many, many, many others, and soon a lot more, to be able to just get up and go and do what you want when you want. And it's Maria, myself, and my 19-year-old son, and they got a great gym here. Nobody uses it, so we make sure it's cleaned off, and we pretty much stay in our pod, if you will, and go out and do a couple of things. But again, it's with not with a lot of people. So the company, I mean, there is no complaint. And the biggest thing is now, how many people can we share this with and get them to experience, what we get to experience? And I just love it. And just tonight, I've got a timeshare guy, a timeshare expert that's just kicking butt in our group. And this guy is comparing P2S tonight to an actual timeshare. And that's one of the things we're going to be talking about tonight, and it's not even close. So I'm going to turn it back over to you, and hopefully we can come back a little bit later. But I want to hear from Stacy. I saw Stacy on here. Hi, the new superstar out there. I see Paula. Hi, Paula, and Mama G. I'm telling you, I'm coming out. We're going to connect. I'm going to get you on the phone, and we're going to do some chatting. And I see Moo up there, and who else is there? And Steve, Shane, I've heard about you, but first time I get a chance to see you, and Kevin as well, and Lottie, let's hook up. Let's make some things happen. This is great. Who is that? Lorraine? Hi, Lorraine. How you doing? And Audrey. We got to get you some more light, Audrey. You're hiding in the back over there. And the key is to have some lighting behind the camera. So who else? Did I miss anybody? And there's my friend Kayla from the U.S. is on here. I think I got everybody. But again, I'm gonna throw back to you. Again, this is just me. I'm just excited and to be working with you guys and talking with you guys. And if I can help in any way, I want to continue to do that. But our services is great. The compensation plan is great. Let's see the video.
I think we should. I think you're right. I think that's exactly what we should see. Bear with me 1 second. Let's just get that on.
Have you ever dreamed of making money from home? The entrepreneurial revolution was well underway even before the most recent events that have caused over 1 billion people around the world to Google, how do I make money from home? People all across the globe are tired of working a job that barely pays the bills, and for a company that doesn't pay them at all when they can't come into work. Today, people want to take back control, allowing them to build a business where the money comes in month after month, irrespective of their day-to-day efforts. But not all home businesses are created equal. So what would your dream business look like? Would it be a turnkey business where practically everything is done for you? Would you be able to get that business started with no money? That's right, $0 and 0 cents. Would you be able to run your business with virtually no monthly overhead? Would it be an online business that could be built from any place in the world through social media? How about a business where you don't have to sell, ship, or manage any products? Would you want a business where almost everyone loved the product you offered and you had it for the lowest price around? Would you want a business that's fun and exciting? Would you want a business that is the single largest industry in the world? And if you found yourself answering yes, the business you're looking for is the travel business. The travel industry is the single largest industry in the world for a reason. Most everybody loves to travel. And the great thing about our business is you can make money even when people aren't traveling, because our membership allows people to earn points toward future travel. Our membership specializes in showing people how to travel for less, how to travel for free, and with our partnership program, you can even get paid to travel. Our program is completely unique and is designed to save consumers up to 70% when they travel. We invite you to partner with us. You can make an income doing what you love, allowing you to turn passion into profit and adventure into a way of life. And the best part is you can get started for free. Take action now.
I love that video. I really, really do. It is just absolutely amazing. And it just gives us absolutely everything we need in a nutshell. You don't have to be confident to do this because the video does it for you. And that's the best thing about it. You don't have to sit there for hours on end training, you know, taking tests for this, tests for that. This company makes this so easy for us to do. And I need to bring our fire starter on from the USA. I need to bring Kayla on because this woman is absolutely throwing this out the water. Kayla, please come on and tell the UK how you are smashing it in the USA.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can you all hear me?
Yeah.
Thank you, Samantha, so much for having me on the UK call. I am so honored that you reached out and asked me to come on board to talk with you guys tonight. I'm just here to tell you, this is the best thing since sliced bread. So I want to thank Samantha, Daryl, and the whole leadership team that is right there with us. You're never working by yourself. Yeah, you might be in business for yourself, but you're never, ever by yourself. And I'm amazing. When I say this company is amazing, it's amazing. It's a win-win, no-brainer. It's simple to do. Like Samantha said, all you have to do is show the video. That's it. Just show the video, get peak, pass, and plug, get your upline. Sometimes you may not be able to have your upline, get your downline. The main thing is trying to get everybody on the team excited and involved and doing some action. So that's the main thing, what I love about this company. It gets everybody involved. And for me, it has totally gotten me out of my comfort zone. But I love it because now I'm seeing exactly what I'm made of. As my brother would say, you're built for this. At such a time as this, this is you, sis. You got it. You've been made for this all your life. And I say, man, God is funny. You just never know what he's setting you up for. And then when I sit back and reflect yesterday, I'm like, you got jokes, Jesus. You got jokes. Because who would have ever known that I would be doing this at this time in life? I've never done network marketing before in my life. This is the first time ever. I love to travel. So that is my passion. And if anybody here knows me, they know travel and dance. That's me. And I love to have a good time. So this business allows me to do all of that. And it's so easy to talk to people about. In the grocery store, I'm a full-time mail carrier. I work and deliver mail. I've been doing it it'll be 22 years this year. So it's easy to talk to people. And like before I even got in this business, I was already traveling, but I was paying a travel agent all this money to travel one time a year on a payment plan. But I was only going somewhere once a year out of the country because I love to travel abroad. So once I was introduced to this company and this opportunity, I was like, hold up. You mean I can do what I've been doing once a year, twice a year? And once I make it all the way to that 6-figure and above and leave corporate America and this government job, I can do it whenever I want, however I want. Oh yeah, I mean, it was a no-brainer. And then I can write it off. Man, please. Yeah. So anybody that's a guest on here, don't even second guess it because you cannot lose. This is amazing. All right, Sam, back to you. Thank you so much.
Oh, honestly, thank you so much for that. And I never knew that this was your first radio. I thought that you've been doing this for 10 years because of the way you are. You're just like boom, 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 boom. Wow.
No, ma'am. This is my very first time. My first and last, because I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah. I actually said to Daryl.
I have a question. I have a question. Kayla was talking about, traveling and dance, and then I happened to look up at Lottie, and she had a superstar person there that was dancing in the back there. Who was that, Lottie, that was dancing a few minutes ago in the back? Who is that person?
That's my son, Alfie.
Okay. He was jamming.
In the ropes. He's the next up-and-coming entrepreneur. He's a bit young, but he wants to learn. So he's
Hey, I saw you in the back, and you were doing a great job. I was saying, who is that kid? So, hey, sorry to interrupt, but Kayla's talking about dancing. I saw him dancing at the end of the couch a few minutes ago. Great job, buddy.
Like, you interrupt as much as you like, Daryl. Seriously, you interrupt as much as you like. But you know what, Kayla? I intend to dance all over the world with you. So hold me to it, and I'll hold you to it, because that's what we're going to do.
Yes, ma'am. I will do.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I really do need to bring Pastor Mel on. He is so special to me. I love this man with all my soul. The help that he gives us is unbelievable. The fact that he has just smashed through his 2-star rank, so massive round of applause for that, Mel. Massive round of applause. Take the show over, because you are the star of the show.
Well, first of all, Samantha, you are the rock star, and this is not a show. This is the real deal, Holyfield, as we say back home. And I'm just super excited to be with all of you and your wonderful, wonderful, wonderful team of leaders and entrepreneurs. It looks like the UK, but I see it spreading so much further. So from the US to the UK, our hats off to each and every one of you, to the Hart family, the Strands, and of course, Coach Daryl and Maria. Man, I'm telling you, it is just super, super, super incredible just to be here in this space with you all. It's been a fun ride. My wife and I have been in the business of the industry for 5 years, but I've been an entrepreneur since the military, and that goes back at least 3 decades, off and on, in and out. And I've made, a few dollars here and there doing this, that, and everything else. And I've dabbled, but I have found my niche. I have found my home. I have found my calling inside of Pay to Save Travel, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I'll tell you this, the industry by itself is significant. You all know the numbers. You're talking about growing from 8 trillion to as much as 12 trillion. That enough should get everybody's attention, whether you're a guest watching this for the first time or you're one of the persons who've been on Samantha's team. That's huge. You don't have a lot of industries that even come close. You can put 20 of the top industries inside of what the travel space offers us. But then when you come to Pay to Save Travel itself inside, and I'll be honest with you, we're still a secret. And I would say that the secret needs to get out, and we need everybody watching this to, I don't know where you're getting it from, but share it. If it's on YouTube, share it. If it's on Twitter, share it. Wherever you find this, share it, because it's going to help somebody. And we have literally been underneath the surface, but all of you guys are rising. And you're rising, as Kayla said, for such a time as this. And I'm grateful that y'all not leaving without me, that y'all taking a brother from Brooklyn with you, because I need to go for this trip. I need to take this journey. And we're going all the way to the top, and we're not going to stop. We're not going to look back. In fact, the only thing we're doing backwards is grabbing someone and pulling them with us. So that's what we're here to do. So the industry, the company, and then, my God, just the leadership team. I mean, I can call name after name after name after name. You're talking about an all-star cast. That's why I say it's not an act. People are for real. People are authentic. We're here to help each other. We're here to serve one another. It's the type of friendly competition, if you will, because we're complementing one another. And I absolutely love that about Pay to Save Travel. The industry is by itself. The leadership team is by itself. Then when you look at the fact of our comp plan, my God, where else can you have a team of less than 100 people and make the type of money where you can pay car notes and mortgages put together? Come on. You don't find that anywhere else but inside of Paid to Save Travel. So I'm so grateful for the opportunity to be here with you guys. We're going all the way to the top and having a whole lot of fun in the process.
Oh, yeah. I love you. You're just the best.
Just like I love you, babe.
You are just the best. You really, really are. I am actually going to throw this open. So if you guys have got any questions that you want to ask, put them in the chat. I'll read them out. We've got obviously the best in the industry on this call. So if there's anything you want to ask right now, get it in the chat. We'll read it out and we'll move forward with it. And don't be shy. Daryl, have you got anything you'd like to say?
Yeah, I just want to say Maria just showed me this. You guys we'll have it for tonight, but she just pulled it off. This is the Bellagio, one of the best hotels in Vegas. So I'm just going to see if I can get this to work.
Wow. That's insane, Daryl.
What's this doing? What's Jupiter?
Yeah, that's just today. So, you know, people were thinking 8 months, 9 months. I didn't, you know, people want to travel. People want to get out and do some things. And again, you know, I remember other companies we were in that we would always go to win the prize to go to Hawaii or, you know, win the this, that to get a trip, if you will. Well, why not be in a company that's your everyday opportunity? And that just makes so much sense for us. I mean, everybody wants to travel. If you had all the time and all the money in the world, what would you do? You know, stay at home, watch The Young and the Hopeless or any of that stuff? No, you would travel. You'd want to go out and experience life. And the deals that we're getting are, guys, it's unprecedented. I've been with a couple travel companies back in the day, and the deals were not really deals. And here, the deals are absolutely just amazing. So I'm excited to be here and to be excited to do what we're doing right now pretty much all day long with different groups. And then you got people like Pastor Mel, and that is just, you know, yeah, we're adding our 2 cents, but boy, he's adding the whole $100 bill every single day. And his team is just rocking and rolling and exploding. So again, I'm just excited to be here, and travel's fun. You can do it, and everybody that gets involved with our company is going to have some vacations, and they decide to follow the program. They're going to be able to make some serious money, or whatever amount of money that they are willing to put in the effort to make. So back to you, Sam. Love it. Love it.
The effort is what creates the money. If you don't put the effort in, you don't get the money. It's as simple as that. I love the way that you phrased that. So Audrey's come up with a lovely question. I love this question, Audrey, because this is one thing that obviously is an objection that we do get right now. So Daryl, I'm going to get you to answer this. I know how I answer it, but I want to hear it from the expert, and I'm sure everybody else on here would like to as well. So how would you get over the I'm not traveling until the COVID-19 is over? And I understand about the 2 years dream vacations, but how do you phrase it?
Okay, ask it one more time. How do you get, ask it one more time, please?
How do you get over the objection that I'm not willing to travel until COVID-19 is over?
You just push the person down, you know. I'm just kidding, guys.
Like what?
I'm just kidding. Well, no, it's not that. Again, you're looking for people that are looking for you, but we get that from people as well. And the bottom line is we share with them the fact that they can actually, you know, the points actually start saving up. You're not going to take a trip for, you know, a few months or 6 months or next year anyway. Now you can build up that those points so that when you're ready to take the trip, then they're there. You know, in Las Vegas, they have the timeshare business is still just exploding. People are there and they're selling people these $10, $15, $20,000 timeshares, you know, even today. So people realize they may not be traveling today, but the smart ones are realizing they will be traveling tomorrow. And at the end of the day, for most people, that's just an excuse. You know, if this wasn't happening right at this time and you talk to that same person, if it wasn't that they might as well say, hey, my lawnmower's broke. Well, what do you mean? Well, one excuse is as good as another. So most times it's just an excuse. But what I would just tell people pretty simply is that, you know, you're saving every single month. Your points are going towards your trip. And within 6 months, you could be ready to take a trip. And all indications are, and show them videos and different things that's happening around the country and the world, how they can actually travel. So that's it. I'm not trying to, you know, do Zig Ziglar's 101, you know, headlocks to close a sale. They either want to do this or not. The other thing that I do mention is that, you know, we're the only company that you can actually, when people are not traveling, you can actually still make money. So the money side, how would you like to save up points towards travel in the near future? And you can make money while you're doing that, so you can actually have some money to spend on those trips. Those are the two different scenarios I give, but a lot of times, as I said earlier, it's an excuse.
I totally agree with you, Daryl. I do think it is an excuse, because you're right. If we didn't have this, they'd say, well, I don't fly. So you're going to get either one, aren't you? So has anybody else got any questions that they would like to ask whilst we're on the call at all? Well, if nobody's got anything they'd like to ask, then I'd like to thank all the guests for their time tonight. And I'd like to give a special thanks to Shane, because I understand that that's hard when it's your first time joining something, you're nervous, you're like, and you come completely out your comfort zone. Thank you very much, because it's hard to do. I really want to thank Kayla as well for your time. Obviously, you know, you've got your business over there, you're building in the USA, and coming over here to share your story is amazing. And Mel, I'm always going to thank you as well. Thank you so, so much. Daryl, have you got something you want to say?
Yeah, just real quick for Shane and all the new people, with two things. Number one, do the uncomfortable until it becomes comfortable. It's just like anything else out there. If you got a new job, you'd have to go through the process a few times before it actually becomes comfortable. So it's just like anything out there that you try, that you do new, you're going to get comfortable over time and comfortable by doing it. So the more time you put into it, and the ups and downs that you do have, the roller coasters you said, that's just a learning experience, and it'll just give you confidence moving forward out there. And then for the rest of you, I know on the organizational call, we talked about, you know, setting your goals, and basically if you haven't got your services for free yet, that should be your goal. Or if you already have your services for free, you should be going out to 1-star. If you're 1-star, like Pastor Mel was, he was going after 2-star, and so forth and so on. So one of the things we talked about, just want to make sure you guys are doing that, is on the team site, there's a form that has 4 on it. There's the name, phone number, email address of the individual. Have you told someone what your goal is this month? One of the keys is getting your goal and your why out there to everybody. You know, the more you hear it, the better it's going to strengthen you and your resolve. If you say my goal is to do this and my why is to do that, and then nobody hears it anymore, you don't see it on your dresser or your mirror or the refrigerator or in your car, then you can kind of, you know, get pushed to the side. So if you haven't done that yet, tell somebody, tell a bunch of people, tell me what your goal is this month, what that plan of action is, and we'll help you if you need some help. But it's important, download that form. If you have your own, it doesn't matter. You can just put a name for 4 people on there. 3 actually gets you the service basically for free if you're titanium or platinums and you enroll titanium or platinum. But again, don't go through the training and hear it and then just kind of let it go out. Eventually, you're going to realize that, hey, if somebody's giving you some good content, some good information, follow it. Those little things that we talked about on Sunday make a huge difference. And sometimes it takes us a little bit longer to understand that, and I get that, but I just wanted to leave them with that. So what are your goals this month? Let some people know, multiple people know, and text me, email me, go to Facebook. I'd love to be a goal partner, at least to know what you're doing. And if you need any help and support, you can count on it. God bless you guys. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here today.
Do you know what? It wouldn't be the same without you, Daryl, to be honest. I love you coming on our calls, and I'm sure that when I speak on behalf of the UK as well, that every single one of us appreciates everything you do for us. Since you've been working with the team, it's just exploded, and it's exploded in the right way. So I really, really appreciate you. So thank you so much for everything you do for this team. And thank you to all of you that have come on tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure hosting this. I hope you like the format, because this is the way that I want to move forward with it, moving forward. If you've got any suggestions, please inbox me. I'm always open to hear. And let's get this done, guys. I love you all very much, and I'll see you next week, okay? Bye-bye.